Oil prices largely unaffected right now after we just got the breaking news in just moments ago into Fox Business that the UAE announcing they're going to pull out of OPEC and OPEC Plus. That's going to be effective May 1st. WTI was already $100 and change. Brent was already at 111. We briefly hit 112 on Brent. So we'll continue to watch these contracts throughout the day. Gas prices this morning averaging $4.17 for a gallon of regular, and diesel hitting nearly $5.50 per gallon. This is having a profound impact on transportation costs across the country. I want to bring in Good Greek Moving and Storage founder and CEO Spero Georgedakis. Good Greek Moving and Storage is Florida's largest independently owned moving operations company. So, Spero, good morning to you. How about these higher gas prices, in particular diesel prices, affected your truckers?
It's affecting us tremendously. You know, we're up 50% from last year in diesel. But then again, when you think about it, we're at about the same price as we were 2 years ago, pre-President Trump's election. And although we did receive about a year's worth of reprieve in lower fuel costs, it kind of got negated, yes, since the prices have gone up as a result of the Iran war. And that's the difference, is we understand why they're up where they are at the current moment.
Well, let's talk about that because, you know, this is, of course, you know, the nation's truckers. This industry moves, you know, nearly 3/4 of the nation's freight. I mean, this has a huge impact on the supply chain. Are you seeing that now filter out? Because that, of course, was the concern when diesel prices started to jump after the conflict began. We would see that start to trickle out into consumer inflation. We didn't in this last CPI report, but the concern is for this next report, we are going to see more of a jump in prices for consumers.
Well, I think we've seen that over the last 4 or 5 years, and especially since COVID. But again, we understand why it's happening now, and it's perhaps long overdue. You know, for 47 years, we've been held, you know, hostage in a sense because of fuel and not being independent. Now that America is on its way to fuel independence, you know, we have to take some of these short-term pains for the long-term gains. I'm not happy about it. I'm in the trucking business. It's definitely affecting us in the bottom line and in other ways. However, consumers still need their products. Consumers still need to move, and we have to be there for them. So there's only so much we can pass on to the consumer. And as a good entrepreneur in this environment, we just got to find ways to be more efficient and just work around this and bear it to a degree, because I know it's going to get better.
Spero, I'm glad you brought up the other side of the business, of course, which is moving, because we were just talking about the Florida real estate market in the last hour of the program and the fact that there's still some issues and some softness in the real estate market there. Is that affecting your business at all right now?
Of course, it's affecting our business, but because of our diversification, we've been able to push our way through it and continue to expand our business. That's not easy to do for a lot of businesses, and we definitely need to see a few things happen. We need to see the interest rate drop. We need to see fuel prices come down, and we do need to see affordability across the board. That's going to boost the economy like never before. I've been doing this for almost 3 decades. I've been through other wars. I've been through real estate crashes, been through stock market crashes, pandemics, you name it. I've seen it all in this business. And if we stay resilient and we have faith and you know, we really focus on our business at hand, we're going to be okay. It's just the American way.
Oh, Spero, and you sound like a true American patriot. And you know, I think I'm curious because you say that you've been through all of these scenarios before and you've seen some of the highs and lows that we as a nation and our economy has seen. At the same time, you know, is there a choke point at some point for you and your company where you might have to make some personnel moves? Maybe it's, you know, not hiring as much as you would hope to. Maybe it's letting people go. I mean, is that something that's on the horizon for you? Really depending in particular on how the conflict with Iran goes.
Sure. Well, I think a lot of businesses, big and small, have taken a lot of efficiency measures. That might come by way of reducing personnel. It might come by way of not hiring in some positions. So we have to always do that in business. Certainly, as we reach a choke point, to your point, you might have to get a little more austere, a little more aggressive. But if you stay on top of your business and you realize your costs, you make the necessary adjustments. Again, I'm doing this 30 years moving in storage, and I've kind of figured it out. But at the end of the day, there are external factors that are beyond our control, and wars are one of them.
Yeah, absolutely. What are the challenges that your company is facing right now?
Well, look, people do need to move. There's circumstances that just they supersede geopolitical situations like death, divorce, a job, or even to just get out of an environment that maybe is not conducive to your lifestyle or economic situation. So people need to move, and we understand this. And of course, it's impacting us. We'd love to grow faster, and we'd love to hire more people and create more jobs. Unfortunately, sometimes you got to pump the brakes and just weather the storm and try to not impact the consumer any more than they're already being impacted at the pump and elsewhere.
Have you had to raise prices?
We've not raised prices. In fact, we've maintained our fuel surcharge the same over the last 4 years, and we've kind of taken it on the chin a little bit. But we are finding ways to save the customer money, whether it's giving them a little extra in materials or lowering our hourly rates in some cases. Whatever we can do on a regional market basis in the state of Florida and beyond, we do it. But again, there's only so much we can do. But if we don't have to raise the prices, we won't.
All right. Spero Georgedakis, it's an interesting story. Certainly, we're going to be following the impact across the nation. Thank you so much for being here, Spero. We'll be right back.
Thank you for having me.